Stop scrolling right now, chosen one. Do not skip this video because you are not here by accident. You carry a rare main character energy that the world tried to dim, but the Creator is about to light it up for everyone to see. At exactly 3 a.m. this morning, you felt a heavy spirit and a sudden urge to cry while the rest of the world slept. You have been wandering through the trenches of a long, painful wilderness season, feeling isolated as the black sheep and praying for a sign that your suffering has a purpose. You thought it was just exhaustion or bad luck? No, that was the ops. Those narcissists and energy vampires trying to dox your soul in the spiritual dimensions to block your blessing. But while they plotted, God was initiating a total system update for your life. What the enemy meant for your destruction, God is turning into your unfair advantage. Today, I will reveal why that recent attack was actually the divine trigger for your quantum leap into a long-awaited vindication season. Your breakthrough isn't just coming, it is already here. Take destinies 7. If you are ready to receive your divine immunity and claim your harvest right now. Let us get into the heart of the matter. We need to talk about the people who have tried to bury you, the ones I call the ops. You know exactly who they are. They are the narcissists who sat at your dinner table. They are the matrix agents who acted like friends, only to stab you in the back when you weren't looking. For years, they treated you like a black sheep. They made you feel like you were the problem, like you were the one who was broken. They saw your kindness as a weakness. They saw your silence as an invitation to walk all over you. To them, you were just an NPC, a background character in their selfish story, someone they could just delete whenever it suited them. But here is where they made a fatal mistake. You see, these people, these energy vampires, they got frustrated. They tried to break you in the physical world, but you kept standing. You survived the trenches. You did the shadow work. You didn't become bitter. You became better, and that drove them crazy. So they decided to take it to the next level. They didn't just gossip about you at the local grocery store or on social media. No, they went into the spiritual realm. They took your image. They took your very essence, and they presented it to the spiritual courts. Think about that. They literally gave your photo to an angel. They were so arrogant, so blinded by their own malice, that they thought they could use heaven to destroy you. They sat in their dark corners whispering. They said, if only a celestial authority could see who this person really is, they would surely be condemned. They wanted a cease and desist order on your life. They wanted to block your favor. They wanted to shut down your harvest before it even started. They were demanding a judgment. They wanted the heavens to agree with their toxic narrative. But they didn't realize they were dealing with a high-value individual. They thought you were an ordinary person, but you were an outlier. You were the one scripted by the Creator himself to be the main character of this era. They tried to pressure test your faith, but all they did was prove your strength. They thought they were setting a trap for you, but they were actually walking right into the biggest blunder of their lives. They delivered the evidence of your righteousness directly to the ones who protect you. Imagine their faces. Imagine the shock when they realized that by bringing you to the attention of the angels, they were only accelerating your promotion. They thought they were handing over a criminal, but they were actually handing over a general in the army of light. Now, I want you to close your eyes for a second and see this. The enemy is standing there. They are holding up your photo. They are pointing out your mistakes. They are listing all the times you stumbled, all the times you cried, all the times you felt like giving up. They are waiting for the angel to strike you down. They are waiting for the fire. But then the atmosphere changes. The angel looks at your photo. He doesn't look at the clothes you wear. He doesn't look at your bank account. He doesn't look at the lies the narcissists have been telling. The angel looks into your soul, and then something happens that not even the ops expected. The angel bows. He bows in deep, profound reverence. The room goes silent, even the heavens seem to pause. Why? Why would a celestial authority bow to a photo of you? Because you are built different. The angel didn't see a victim. He didn't see the problematic person your ex-husband or your toxic boss tried to describe. He saw the ancient oil. He saw the spiritual asset you have been carrying since before you were born. In that moment, God mode was activated. The angel recognized your rank. He saw a soul that had been through the trenches and refused to let go of love. He saw the top 1% mindset. He saw a Sigma, a soul that doesn't need the validation of the world because it is validated by the throne. Your enemies were standing there, waiting for a condemnation, but they witnessed a coronation. They were terrified. Their knees began to shake because they realized they hadn't been attacking a regular person. They had been attacking a chosen one who was under a level-up protocol. The angel recognized that you have been doing the work. You have been breaking the cycle. You have been the one to say, the trauma ends with me. This angel saw your character development arc, and he realized that you have reached the climax. You are no longer the one being hunted. You are the one being honored. The Creator smiled, not because he was surprised by your value, but because of the sheer audacity of the enemy. Imagine the boldness of a Matrix agent trying to convince an angel to harm one of God's own. It was like a common thief trying to tell a king to arrest his own prince. That angelic bow changed everything. It was a sign that your timeline shift has officially happened. You have moved out of the season of being hidden and into the season of being recognized. You carry a frequency that the world cannot understand. It is a frequency of grace, a frequency of power. And now, that frequency has been officially logged in the celestial records. You are no longer just a person living on earth. You are an officially recognized spiritual asset of the kingdom. So, what happens now to those who tried to dox your soul? In this country, we believe in justice, we believe in the law, but in heaven, the law is even stricter. It is called karmic debt, and honey, the bill is due. Your enemies have officially entered the FAFO phase of their lives. You know what that means. They messed around, and now they are about to find out. By taking your photo to that angel, they didn't destroy you. They signed their own writ of judgment. They walked into a courtroom they weren't prepared for. They thought they were the ones suing you, but they ended up being the ones on trial. This is the season of return to sender. Every curse they whispered, every lie they told to ruin your reputation, every evil eye they sent your way, it is all bouncing back. And it isn't just coming back one-to-one. It is coming back with infinite ROI. They wanted you to be isolated, so now they will feel the sting of loneliness. They wanted you to be broke, so now their own resources will start to dry up. They wanted you to be sick, so now their own peace of mind is being taken away. This is not your doing. You don't have to lift a finger. You don't even have to wish them ill. The system of heaven is simply balancing the scales. You are now operating under divine immunity. Do you know what that means? It means you are spiritually untouchable. The gatekeepers who tried to block your social security, the ones who tried to cheat you out of your inheritance, the ones who held back your promotion at work, they are being removed. God is clearing the path. He is firing the people who were in your way. He's relocating the energy vampires so they can no longer drain your spirit. There is a system update happening in your life right now. You might feel it in your body. You might see it in your finances. Things that were stuck for 10 years are suddenly moving in 10 minutes. That is the quantum leap. The ops are in a state of spiritual panic. They can feel the shift. They can see the glow-up on your face. They are looking for the receipts, trying to find a way to drag you back down. But they can't find anything. Your past has been washed. Your debt has been paid. You have been through the fire, and you don't even smell like smoke. This is your vindication season. This is the time when the tables are turned. While they are busy dealing with their instant karma, you are going to be busy enjoying your unfair advantage. You are built different for a reason. You were kept alive for a reason. The cycle is broken, the debt is settled, the angel has bowed, and the Creator has spoken. If you can feel this truth in your soul, if you know that this message was scripted just for you, I want you to claim it. Don't just listen, receive. Type Amen in the comments to lock in this divine immunity. Type 777 if you're ready to see the return to sender protocol finish its work. You are the outlier. You are the winner. And your enemies, well, they are about to find out exactly who you are. I want you to take a good look in the mirror today. Really look at yourself. Have you noticed something different lately? Have you noticed a certain light in your eyes that wasn't there during those long years in the trenches? People are going to start asking you questions. I am telling you, they are going to pull you aside and ask what cream you are using. They will ask what doctor you are seeing, or if you finally started getting enough sleep. But you and I know the truth. It is not a doctor. It is not a new diet. It is a glow-up. But this is not a normal glow-up. This is a spiritual manifestation of the work you have been doing in the dark. It is the result of a timeline shift. You see, when that angel bowed to your essence, your physical body began to catch up to your spiritual rank. The stress, the worry, the weight of those narcissists, it is literally melting off your face. You are no longer vibrating at the frequency of a victim. You are vibrating at the frequency of a high-value individual, and that kind of energy, it makes you glow from the inside out. But this shift, it is about more than just your appearance. It is about your bloodline. For too long, poverty and sickness followed your parents. It followed your grandparents. It was like a shadow that wouldn't leave your family alone. They called you the black sheep. But God calls you the generational curse breaker. Listen to me closely. The buck stops with you, the cycle of never having enough. It ends today. The cycle of always being sick. It is breaking right now. You were the one chosen to carry the weight, so that your children and their children would never have to. You have been faithful in the wilderness. You stayed kind when you had every right to be bitter. You kept praying when the heavens felt like brass. And because of that faithfulness, you are about to experience something rare. It is called a quantum leap. Most people have to work 40 years to build what you're about to receive. They have to grind and struggle and climb the ladder one painful step at a time. But God is looking at your years of delay. He is looking at all the time the energy vampires stole from you, and He is going to give it all back in 24 months. What took others a lifetime, you will receive in a fraction of the time. This is your unfair advantage. Some might call it luck, others might call it a coincidence, but you will know it is the favor of the Almighty. It is a supernatural acceleration. The delay is over. The quantum leap has begun. Now, let us talk about justice. I know there were nights when you cried yourself to sleep. You felt so alone. You felt like nobody saw the sacrifices you were making. You felt like the people who hurt you were getting away with it. But I am here to tell you, God was keeping the books. He has the receipts. Every single tear you cried in secret, it was not wasted. Every time you were silenced by a narcissist, every time you were overlooked by a toxic boss, God was taking notes. And in this season, those tears are being converted. They are being converted into deposits in your heavenly bank account. Welcome to your vindication season. Do you remember what the shepherd said? He said he would prepare a table for you, right in the presence of your enemies. He didn't say he would hide you from them. He said he would make them watch you eat. The very people who tried to dox your soul, the ones who gave your photo to an angel hoping for your destruction, they are going to have a front row seat to your promotion. They thought they were burying you. They didn't realize you were a seed, and as you rise, your inner circle is being purged. Have you noticed people dropping out of your life lately? Maybe a friend stopped calling. Maybe a family member suddenly became distant. Do not chase them. Do not beg them to stay. God is removing the energy vampires. He is clearing out the matrix agents who were sent to monitor your progress. They cannot go where you are going. Their frequency is too low for the timeline shift you are experiencing. But God is not leaving you alone. As the narcissists leave, your heavenly army is arriving. God is bringing in people who carry the same frequency as you, people who will protect your peace, not drain it. These are your true brothers and sisters. This is the inner circle you have been praying for. I have a message for every wounded warrior listening to my voice. You have been a high-value individual since the moment you were born, but the Matrix sold you a lie. They told you that you were less than. They told you that you were problematic. They told you that you were lucky to even be in the room. Today, that lie is shattering. The Matrix is breaking. You are stepping into God mode. You are not who they said you were. You are who the angel recognized. You are royalty. You are protected. You are an outlier. So, keep your head held high. Do not look back at the people who couldn't see your worth. They were never meant to. Their blindness was part of your protection. Your harvest is here. Your vindication is official. If you feel this word deep in your spirit, if you know that God is bringing the receipts for your life, I want you to act on that faith. Do not just keep this to yourself. Type "I receive my vindication" in the comments right now. Type "Amen" to claim your unfair advantage. You have survived the trenches. Now, it is time to enjoy the view from the top. I am so proud of you. God is so proud of you. The shift is here. Stay in the light and watch what happens next. Do not walk away from this screen without sealing this prophetic revelation into the very core of your spirit. The ops want to steal this seed of truth, but the heavens have already logged your official system update. This is your moment of a total timeline shift that cannot be undone. I want to pray over you right now. Father, activate their divine immunity. I command every energy vampire to flee, and every bit of karmic debt to be settled in their favor. Let them walk in God mode from this moment forward, leaving the trenches behind forever. I release an unfair advantage over your health, your home, and your bank account. Declare your victory right now. Your words shape your reality. Write 777 or "I receive my vindication" in the comments to claim your place as the outlier God created you to be. This is your digital amen. Your level up is just beginning. To protect your energy field, grab the spiritual armor guide in the description below. Then, follow the Spirit to the next video on your screen. He is leading you there to finish the work He started in your soul. Remember, you are built different. God bless America, and God bless you.